Welcome back to Fear and Hunger Termina. That last little episode was kind of strange. It was just overall a weird one. And I think that was probably a waste of a time to use the Book of Enlightenment. But when I reviewed my save files that I had to use as starting points here, I realized because I went through all that, this one actually has the two different keys that I need to advance, plus whatever other random things I found down in those dungeonish dwellings fighting all the Ronteals and things like that. So strangely, I think this is actually the better save file to be moving forward from, even though I've given up having the Book of Enlightenment that I can bust out at any time and have that be a useful thing for me. But now, I actually was coming back to the woodsman's house because I had grown that tree and I was told to go back and interact with it more thoroughly, and I am thinking maybe I lost my chance. Let's see if we can kind of recreate it, because I believe there was nothing down here. I should be able to just... Am I like forgetting what I had done on which save file? Because like I didn't think I would be able to come back down here and gather all this stuff up again. Cloth fragments, little bits of meat and things, like it's all fairly worth having. Rotten meat less so, but like really? I thought that this was a done deal. Poetry, I should be able to interact with that shelf. Oh, you can't really get at it. Okay, but I'm gonna try and do the growing the giant tree again. I thought I had done. Did that get reset or anything like that, or why? I could just be misremembering with the various save files. I could have just forgotten what actually is happening in which. So that could be on me, but having those keys, that's a big deal. So I would like to make that meaningful bit of forward progress here with that. Not where the tree grew. God, I just got kind of crushed out there, though, didn't I? And I don't have any blue herbs right now, so I'm just vulnerable as can be. The pinecone pig. Nothing extra there. Okay. The pinecone pig, I'm pretty sure, is something I crafted way back in the day, 4 years ago in the original game, and I remember it being weirdly strong. Maybe it's like an accessory? It's a piece of armor? Your very own pinecone pig. It's an old traditional children's trinket from the northern land of Oldergard. You can craft one by attaching 4 sticks to a pinecone and adding a hint of love to the mix. The other pieces... Oh, I have her blouse. The other pieces of armor very clearly lay out for you what does what in terms of raised things. I guess basically in general, all accessories don't do that for you. You probably just have to like try them and figure it out. So, boosted agility. This one reduces... Oh, it makes me more susceptible to fire, actually. It's a raised fire. Otherworldly powers, things like that. And the preventing limb loss, burns, bleeding, all that is very good. Otherworldly, like, surely there's a point in time where that will be made useful. And constantly leaking. Oh, someone did explain this one to me, actually. Your mind improves like every round of combat that you're wearing this ring, I believe was the benefit for that one. So it's good. It has a meaningful thing to contribute. The pinecone pig does not explain itself whatsoever, but I'm gonna run with that one because it's new. I guess is my main reason for choosing it, and because it's kind of funny. It's just like a children's craft that I'm suddenly going to take into battle against ghouls and and moon-scorched and horrific hell beings. And I'm just going to come wielding a bundle of sticks and crap off the ground that I taped together. You seem to have both the required keys. Remove the chains. The funny thing is that I felt stuck because I thought that I hadn't progressed. Poignant rooftops of Prehevil rise before you. Oh, actual people. You find yourself in the middle of an encounter. Oh, he's gonna get shot though. Marco, take it easy. It was all just a big misunderstanding. We continue our separate ways and everyone stays alive for tomorrow. The Bremen lieutenant. It's easy to feel remorse when you're looking down the barrel of a gun. Don't shoot, attack the lieutenant, or wait and see what happens. I think if I just yell, don't shoot, I'm going to get shot at. But I'll try that one. Don't shoot. He gives you a smile. A misunderstanding, you say? Hey. Well, live and learn, as they say. No, wait, that's wrong. That doesn't apply here at all. Silly me. You didn't even try to stop me. So you know what that makes you? An accomplice. An accomplice to him. To the lieutenant, yes? I can stop you now. He's the one with the gun. I think, what happened here? I'm not good at coming up with excuses, so I'm not even going to try to do that. He had it coming, though, if that helps you sleep at night. Do you think this is what the festival is all about? Pitting us against each other? You might be right, or what makes you think that? You've seen the dream continue since the first day, right? I don't think the lieutenant, he was never anyone who was on the train or anything. I don't even think this other guy was anyone who was on the train. I think these are just townsfolk who are also experiencing the dreams and trying to kill each other. That's pretty much what he said. I don't have interest in participating in the festival just yet. So like the guy said, we continue our separate ways and everyone stays alive for tomorrow. Oh, and I guess introductions are in order. I don't know why this guy hasn't shot at me if he killed him so callously and could just say, the two of them attacked me together. They ganged up on me. I'm Lieutenant Pav. Remember the name. This seems significant. Choices matter minute to minute in this game, and that's the first one where I feel like maybe not even the first one. I killed people like the priest and my interaction with the mayor. Like, those could have all mattered for the story. But those are kind of undeniable villains. This one, a little bit, maybe wasn't. 3 shillings, duct tape, and a combat jacket. Let's see how that compares to leather armor. Leather armor sounds better. Yeah, it's better. Military issue combat jacket that has become popular with civilians as well. I'll stick with what I got. There's a special looking wheelchair here. You got the foldable wheelchair. I'm just gonna fully take that. There is the one character who is in a wheelchair. Oh my god, if I ever get my limbs cut off, which absolutely happens, then I will have a wheelchair. Glass vial. Ooh, that can actually be used for making potions. I thought. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have the right stuff for it. The changing music is really intriguing, actually. The new vibes. The menu of the restaurant Billy View is laid out on the wall. Billy View. Voul, probably Voul. Today's special is pork chops and murky brown sauce served with asparagus. The price seems a bit steep. Well, yeah, you're lucky you're not being served, I don't know, organs from that guy in the street there. That's kind of more the vibe I expect from Fear and Hunger. The little crosses on the pillars there. Am I going into like a church? No, it's the restaurant. The air stands still. Everything feels eerily peaceful. Seems untouched despite all the chaos. Can I not take anything out of it, though? They contain bottles of gin, wine, and vodka. On a closer look, most of the bottles look empty and are just there for show. find 10 shillings. So I just have to be on the correct side of the bar. What's with these blood bowls? Just like everywhere, you know? Someone had a lavish and grotesque dinner. Oh, fear is getting the whole hold of you. What do I have that heals mine? Vodka. I will drink like a bottle of vodka. I think I should probably also eat a little bit too. How about a couple turnips? Just to tide things over. So my mind is in a way better place now. It's a dusty radio receiver. Doesn't seem to work, so there is power here though, at least. Glasses and plates neatly organized. So many glass shards. I anticipated the kitchen would have some knife-wielding maniac in it. Flies are gathering around the gore that's left here. The gore looks like it's been chopped into small pieces. Maybe somebody made food from it. Or it was not fly-covered before chopping it. Could have happened on either side. The pot lid is sticky and stuck. The stickiness and stuckiness transferred to your hands now. Is that going to follow me around? Do I suddenly have a negative trait of sticky hands that I need to worry about? I don't think so. Oven seems to be in decent condition. Looks like someone's, taking care of it. Sink doesn't seem to work. Plate of blood. Refrigerator. A white vial. Refrigerators are decently reliable for finding things, actually. The yellow vial smells salty, might be edible. Okay, so I don't really know what a yellow one does. I should look at the wheelchair. Special lightweight foldable wheelchair meant. Foldable wheelchair meant. That's got to be a typo. It is easy and fast to set up and feels surprisingly durable despite. It's kind of incomplete sentences. White. Removes poisons and things. Okay. That's the main appeal there. Oh, with wine? Or, what? Was that also wine? They're all wine. They're all wine. It's an option. Okay. Food. Lantern, tomato. I was told you can do things diagonally. Oh, man, the amount of times that I would have been able to do that, I think, that I had not. That was a very good piece of advice. Oh, there's a lucky coin in there. I haven't tried to force a door in a while. I still think I cannot. Like, it's just me. I really only have the one weapon. Damn it. Alright, if I find a key relatively soon, then I think it could be worth coming back down there. There was seemingly quite a lot in that room. My first encounter in this city was almost too tame. It was violent and it was deadly, but I'm worried. I'm worried that something's gonna come screeching around the corner and try and just ruin me. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Just like that, just like that. He's been shot to the head. Oh, I can't interact with that box. Oh my god, okay. People are going to be dead everywhere. He's stabbed multiple times. I can't even search these bodies. You hear distant laughing. It sounds cold and devoid of life. Yeah, I sure did hear that. I got my own pipe now. Oh my god. How? Okay. One thing I want to check. I want to check the map. I'm just entering the town. That's crazy. Less than half the map has been explored, and so much of that other stuff was like, very wide open. This is clearly like much more direct, or what am I trying to say? Like, this is more dense. Dense is a better word for what I'm thinking. Oh shit. Well, no. Hard no. Oh god, okay, that drained my stamina like absolutely crazy. I actually am very excited that I dodged that. matches, thorned ring, and bullets. That's going to be useful. Let's take a look. A ring with thorns that emits steady flow of poison to its wearer. Steady flow makes one immune to more potent toxins. So I would just always be poisoned, but I couldn't be poisoned worse. Only in a game like this would that be viewed as a good trade-off. I just found 303 bullets, right? I should check that. I wish I had a quicker, easier way to confirm. 303, no. I only have one. And where even is my other bullet type, actually? Oh, no. Shilling, a decent amount of money, I guess, if I ever want to go back to that store. The 12 gauge. Oh, I don't have anything that can use that. 9mm, I have 7. I wish I could be a little bit more organized. But I am going to hook up a pistol. And depending... Oh, shit. Oh, you wound the arm of the Bobby? Oh, God, his face is doing insane things. Oh, a Bobby like a police officer. For justice and order. Well, he's got those double Billy clubs. Bobby and Billy here. I don't think I can kill him quickly enough, and so it probably makes more sense to blow his arms off. I don't want to be wasting my ammo. I'm pretty disappointed that my first attempt, my shot at him, oh, he would have had a third arm. I did blow an arm off. No. What is that? No. You son of a bitch. That's so unforgiving. It's so fucked. Are you kidding me? Okay. Officer sword. Damn it. That's a lot of damage. Are you kidding me? And his arm is back again. Well. I should have just gone for the kill, because that is a nightmare. The rev up for the double attack, that's good, but it didn't matter. What the shit was that? Okay, definitely don't want to mess with those guys. That one was a hard, firm game over as well. Do I go back for the pig, pinecone pig? I guess I do that again. The alternate is to do the praying or whatever to the other god and claim... Oh, I went the wrong way. Claim the, 100% healing that you get from that. I guess it's worth it, because there is everything else down here. Like, I literally just found bullets. So that actually... It makes coming back down here worth it. For just that handful of items, it's not that out of my way. It's the right call. Better make sure I have my poetry. Oh, no. It was different this time, actually. Prehevil document is pretty generic. Oh, I kind of worry that maybe I haven't read all these anymore. Like, I may have lost track of something. I try to read them as soon as I find them. Looking back at the history of this place, there has been settlement here for as long as the history books cover the area. It is always centered around the mysterious hollow tower that works as the central pillar of the community. The city flourished during the cruel age in the 1600s, but it quickly fell from prominence the closer we got to the modern times. I understand the city is medium in size as far as cities in Eastern Europa go, but still I find it hard to believe that this place would serve as a hub for any kind in a civilized world. For some reason, the government officials insist that Prehevil keeps its capital identity despite it being one of the more remote and unwelcoming cities in all of Bohemia, if not all of Europa. The only explanation I can come up with is that the country is proud of the old archaic rites that still go down in this city, and they want to show their full support. If you were to visit Prehevil and sightsee its small center, you'll see glimpses of the ancient glory days, still well and alive in these modern times. Do not let the Western-style shopping district with its latest movie posters and advertisements fool you. The locals still worship the old world order in the dank and crumbling parts of the town. Ritualistic murder sites are just around the corner no matter where you are in the city. While the churches look to be dedicated to our one true god Almer from the outside, inside tells a whole different story. Ancient gods without name in any known language still linger in those crypts. And why wouldn't they? You can hear the priests chant their masses in the moonlight alleyways during the dead of the night. The whole wicked city is a playground for the ancient beings, and the people living there offer themselves to the first taker without second thought. That's not the first document we've seen that outlines that, like, this city is outdated and doing notably messed up shit, killing each other all the time. And, like, a few documents now are like, Prehevil, geez, that place is a nightmare. Why would anyone even come here, man? There's, like, civilization out there, and it's not even like it's third world or something. They're actually just, like, monsters. Oh, you could see the pinecone pig kind of dangling off. So I'm gonna re-equip that, whatever the hell it does, and heading back north. Oh, I quickly just ran downstairs because I had it in my mind, like, I should explore a little and maybe see if there are other things around. I don't know if that actually recovered anything just now, because maybe I've, like, used that space before or what have you. I mostly wanted to see, like, while I'm here, are there things at specific angles that I hadn't previously, like, reached and rummaged through? I'm sure there are. Maybe it's not that common. I also, while I'm running around here, I'm gonna cut off a few more heads for the sake of those, like, ritual circles. If it's gonna let me sacrifice those for whatever benefit each time, it's generally, I think, going to be worth it. Jammed shut. I don't know. I probably shouldn't go re-exploring every conceivable inch of this town. Apparently I never came back up here, so an axe, that's new. I will guess that's worse than what I have. Oh, I re-equipped the officer's sword earlier, not the mallet. It's fine. Died anyways, was going to die anyways. It's just tiny. I'll rummage through the city a little bit longer, but I mostly am just gonna progress onward. Like down in this basement. I don't know if there's barrels and things tucked in corners that I maybe could have been interacting with, but there are numerous things, villagers that I went through the hard-fought battles of killing, and I plan to claim my rewards. Call them a trophy if you want. I just think it's my right. I earned that shit. I own it. I'm gonna get a heck of a lot more use out of it than you scrubs. So, you know, fork it over. Suddenly sitting on a big pile of 4 heads. My collection, I'm in competition with the other guy who I donated the woodsman's head to. We're gonna go for best in show at the Prehevil County Fair this year. Best head collection. Give an offering. I have more heads than I thought I did. I will sacrifice the villager's head. Actually, what if I did, like, 8 heads at once? Like, what would that be? Ask and thou shalt receive. Like, oh, you could get a lot. That's it. All you're gonna get is soulstone stuff out of it. So in that sense, I think I should just sacrifice all of them. I don't know if, like, is it just 1 soul shard versus 7 of them? Like, it could just be, yeah, it's just a soulstone shard per head sacrificed, which means it's distinctly worth doing. And I can now craft 3 of those, which I think means I now have 4 of them? 3. Okay. I may have already spent one. The next time I save, I will have those to spend. And maybe I can enhance my character in some meaningful ways. So I like feel quite good about that. I'm going to be a tiny bit smarter. Just, I don't know, more prepared. I'm going to talk to the shop guy again. I have... Most of that I found was apparently on the other side of all this. Shit. That's a lot. I haven't saved again. Oh, look at that. Yet another. Okay. Missed him before. Went the long way around. That one extra, it's not like it was enough to amount to another soul shard anyways, so I won't. Oh, do you know what? I feel like I got... Oh, okay, I thought I could explore on the other side of the gate. It automatically sends you to the next area. I don't really want to get killed here, but I do want to save Marco because I want an ally because it's deadly here. He's gonna get shot, so I need to attack. Is Marco going to... He's not. Divine Cone! Pig! He brought me a shilling. Too slow, too slow. He whips out the pistol faster than you're able to react. His art, like, details on his art are, like... I don't know, it's just weird to see, like, a person. Alright, let's do away with the gun. Hopefully in one shot. Yes, okay, good. Now, I'm going to assume his torso is, like, strong. Do you know what? I should talk to this guy. We've talked before, but... Well, what is it? You wanted to talk? Talk. We don't have to do this. We're not in a war anymore. We can work together. He's down an arm, but we could. I just got out of the army. I need some alone time. Okay, so I don't know, man. Now I tried. Olive branch extended. Now I'm just gonna try and put you down. Because I can't risk dragging this out any longer. Okay. Well, as much as I thought, absorb the chaotic soul. What the fuck does that mean? Hey, he picked up the wheelchair. Okay, as important as I think it would have been to the story to have that guy be alive and probably something would come up down the line, this feels like a better attempt overall, so I'm fine. I'm fine with him being dead. Maybe me and Marco can team up. You should leave the city. I'm not letting you go either. What happened? I'm not proud of it, but I see a Bremen officer. I punch before asking questions. I'm sure he would have shot me if you didn't stop him. That's enough proof of his intentions. He was a bad man. But it's not like I wanted him cold in the gutter. I'm heading back to the train. It seems to be the safest area I've seen so far. I'd recommend following me there. No. What the why? Why? Why did Needles just come out of nowhere? He came waltzing in to greet you. What? What kind of bullshit is that? He's grinning at you with his sadistic smile. Ooh, why, man? What? Did I ever talk to this guy before? I forget. He shrugs it off and tries to beat the piss out of me. He readies his syringe. Am I gonna get sent back to whatever fucking pit he dragged me into before? I didn't think this was something I was ever gonna do more than once. What the hell, man? I just missed my turn when he ejects me? That's a game over? Why? Why did Needles come running in? Could I have done anything about that? That really sucks. Honestly, I'm pretty pissed at Marco, too. That's some serious bullshit that he was like, wow, thanks, see ya. Good luck all on your own. I don't intend to help for a second, and I'm stealing this wheelchair. Fuck that, man. You're dying next time. I'm not putting myself on the line for that shit just for Needles to come and get me. Okay, two things. Okay. one, I was just going to say I found less interesting stuff down here this time, so it seems a little bullshit. But one thing I did find just on that shelf there is the Skin Bible of Grogeroth, a strong occult book written in the medieval times. And apparently that's something I can now use on this sigil on the ground. The destroyer of men, he who ushers a new dawn with force and violence. Grogeroth is the other part of the most primal duality, creation and destruction, where the other doesn't exist without the other. The word destruction is often associated with the evil of the world. This, of course, is foolishness. There is no room for new creation if the slate is not first burnt clean and empty. A man fears destruction. Man gets accustomed to peace and quiet. Man grows fat and afraid of change. Change is inevitable, just as Grogeroth. What one needs to understand is that the destruction is of pure kind. It does not target one man specifically, it just exists. Grogeroth is associated with the good of creation. Sylvian and their children, the god of nature, Venushka. Grogeroth offers the mankind the blessing of blood magic. Constant sacrifices in his name will maintain the relationship. The mark of Grogeroth raises the physical strength of its wearer. The text includes the sigil of the Grogeroth and instructions on how to use it. That picture of the god was crazy. In the center of the three heads, there was like a human face in it. I'm not going to get my pinecone pig this time, but I should receive a boost to my strength. I don't know whether I'll be able to see that directly in my attack or anything. It seems like probably no. Okay, I wasn't sure if I could like interact with that further. I hope that either makes me a little more resilient to getting my ass beat, or that it lets me deal out actual ass beatings of my own. I'd be fine with either result. Well, can I draw Grogeroth down here too, and hopefully suicide is always an option. What the hell, man? Why are you throwing that at me? Fear is getting a hold of you. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe you're like, you start saying things like that to yourself because your character is like freaking out a little bit. Like, oh god, this is a nightmare. I might as well just die. Not gonna let that happen, Frunk. We're in this, man. I'm gonna get you everything you need. Which mostly boils down to heads. Heads is the main thing that we need. This chest up top, I don't have a lucky coin, so I just gotta go for it. Hey, I found 2 bullets. That's far from the best, but it was still probably relatively worth coming back for. Oh, maybe because I have made a few advancements. I found that book, I went and collected the heads again, and I turned them into soul stones, and yada yada. Maybe I do and rest. I can just save over one of my other saves. Like, I'm potentially building towards the 3rd day here. Oh man, another guy is dead. Is that Marco? Is that what that was? 11 remain. So, like, I'm not even sure. I'm very, very unsure where I've built up towards, or like, what? I don't even know. I don't even know what to think anymore, but I'll just save over something and go from there. So what are these that it's highlighting all of a sudden? Is it just like I could build off from there? Oh, because it has to do, like, that is some basic starting point, but these ones have to do with the specific god. So like that one's Grogeroth, and then whatever else we have there. Pheromones. What is hurting? I don't get to know what it is. I do like necromancy. Yes, I will learn necromancy. Why not? Pheromones. What else can I spend down here? Limited. I'm going to be limited. Wrench toss. Agility. I can't spend on those. Executioner. Yes, I guess. And marksmanship. I don't get to use a gun that often, you know? Like, hurting and scorched earth. Oh, so you would have to have both of those. Okay, and you can see there's the radial out from that point of, like, the more you worship the god, then the more options you're gonna have there. They're all listed as skills, and that's not very useful to me. I really, like, can't just choose anything to go off of. I guess I'll level up marksmanship then. I don't know. I'm just spending things where it vaguely makes sense. I'm sorry, Marina. I don't intend to jump that far back into the game to when you were still a part of this team. I got necromancy now. I got skellies, man. That's who's gonna back me up. That's who I'm going to war with. And whatever other skills I learned, I don't even know. I don't know how good any of that's gonna be. This episode felt like 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. Basically exactly where I was. Things have changed, but I am just still where I was. It's how it feels. I don't know. It was all over the place. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.